welcome back. This is Donna with ABC Cake Decorating and Baking Supplies. Thank you for coming with me through our cake journey. Now I want to take you on a cupcake journey. Cupcakes, cupcakes, everywhere there's cupcakes. We got big cupcakes, we got regular size cupcakes, and we've got baby cupcakes. We've got so many different ways that we can decorate them, from the outside to large zebra cupcakes, to Mickey sprinkle cupcakes, down to where, and this is kind of cool, where you can have an insert into a cupcake. There are so many new things out there. We've got, and each lesson that we go through, I'm going to teach you a special tip about each cupcake. No cupcakes created equal, and we're going to make sure that it goes beyond just cupcakes. So I hope you enjoy the journey. As you can tell, we've got all different kinds of tips. Generally, these are the basic designer tips that you have in your cupcakes. You've got open stars, you've got closed stars, French tips, and plain tips. Depending upon what you're wanting to see, or the look or effect you're trying to get, will determine which one of these tips you're going to want to use. The open star tip basically makes the fins of the cupcake stand straight out. The closed star tip, and it's called closed because it kind of angles in, it actually brings in the fins just a tiny bit, so it kind of curls in more than just stands out. A lot of times you don't really know the difference, so if you have one tip or acquired a tip and it's one or the other, you could just keep it, because unless you want to buy another tip, which is okay, but no reason to. This is a French tip, and the reason they call it a French tip is because all the fins on it, if you notice the fins on this French tip versus the fins on this open star tip, this one has more. So therefore it will give you more of a creased cupcake. Okay, so that's the difference. This one has more, this one has less. Okay, then the plain tip, and basically it just does a plain roll of icing for you. So I kind of put those out there so you could kind of see the difference in the icings. Now, when it comes to shapes of cupcakes, oh my goodness, we've got square cupcakes, little cupcakes. We can even make cupcakes in a pot. You can make cupcakes in a, there he is, in a ice cream cone. You can make cupcakes. You can even, if you have a pot that's fireproof, you can actually make a cupcake in a pot, and it makes a beautiful plant. As we continue and we get into more of the advanced tips, I'm going to teach you how to make roses and stuff, so you can actually make a whole bouquet of roses for your mom or that special somebody in your life. Don't buy roses, they can eat the roses. Also sprinkles, all different kinds of sprinkles, and just like on like the Mickey cupcake, we use sprinkles. I'm going to show you the technique on how to put sprinkles on the cupcake, how to get a true red. Red and black are the hardest. Mickey is black iced with red icing, so we're going to learn some tricks on how to get that super red. We're also going to learn how to make a big rosette on a jumbo rose. We're going to learn how to core a cupcake. What we're going to do is take a cupcake corer, and actually this corer comes in small and it has a large one. It's interchangeable, so that depending on if you wanted to do a standard cupcake or a larger cupcake, the size of the coring is going to be bigger. These are good if you're wanting to add in like a chunky cherry. Also a good idea is to, when you core your cupcake, take some ice cream, kind of get it just a little bit room temperature, just softened. Pour your ice cream into the hole, let it freeze, and then you've got your own little ice cream cupcake. So we're going to learn those techniques. Also, we're going to learn how to put a filling in the cupcake. So if you want to put a fudge filling in there or a lemon filling, this little tip is going to give you the tools to be able to do it. Then we also have cupcake papers. Oh my gosh. These are so adorable when it comes to like Thanksgiving or autumn because of the gold and the dark brown on the outside. And these are actually bakeable. All you do is take your batter, put it into your cupcake, put it on a cookie sheet, and you bake them. And they come out. This is one of those decorator touches that just makes it look wow. Then we also, you know, they have the tulip cups and the regular papers. There's just so many papers. If I was to bring out all of them that I have at home, we wouldn't have room here. Cupcake papers are fun. Cupcakes are fun because each one is its own little party. It's a personal sized party, which makes it fun. Then we're gonna talk a little bit about storing your cupcakes and how to transport your cupcakes. So many different ways of transporting. And as we go into the different levels of our cupcakes, I'm gonna show you how I even transported my cupcakes so that they didn't get all smashed and broken and they didn't have to cry and redo them all. Also, I wanna show you tricks on how to fill the cupcake pans without getting cupcake batter everywhere. They've got spoons, and this one here goes from mini, regular, and jumbo. So it's already pre-measured for you, so you just scoop them out. Some people like the regular scoop, where basically you just take it, scoop your batter in there, and then you just plunk it out. My favorite way is to use the piping bag, and that is the technique I'm going to show you. To me, it's the least messiest, and I usually fill my cupcakes between a half and 2/3 full. This way here, I get it pretty much standard all the time. Sometimes when you're dealing with the larger tips, you'll want to use a coupler. Some people are dead set, I need a coupler, I need a coupler. Well, if you do, then you need to make sure you get the coupler that's going to fit the size tip that you're using. Sometimes when you get into the larger tips, the bases, and I'll just kind of show you right here, you can see they're both large tips, but the bases are different. So you need to make sure when you go and buy your couplers that you buy the right size coupler for your base. This one here is a generic large based coupler. So it fits the smaller of the larger sizes. So see, it just fits right on there, and then you just take the little cap and then you just screw it on here. And what that does now is it allows you to change the tip. So if you were making this cupcake and you wanted to do a blue one, you got that one. But now I want to change it and I want to make it an open star. So now, again, you can just simply untwist it. You can put that tip on here, and now you can go ahead with your blue icing, where if you just have your tip inside your bag, there's no way to change it. And I do go over this in the cake journey, so if you want to, please rewind and go back to the cake journeys, and we go over the piping bag, because we also go through the smaller size coupler when you're working with the smaller guys. We're going to learn how to zebra stripe a cupcake, and there's just so much stuff. I just can't wait to get started. The first place we're going to go is lesson 10. We're going to learn how to make a cupcake ice cream cone, and we're going to do a Paw Patrol theme with swirled icings. So stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.